Where does truth begin? And the world laughed, because most were content with shadows and recycled answers. But he kept walking, across deserts of silence, through libraries where dust hid more than knowledge, and into temples where the guardians of memory kept their tongues sealed. Until one night, beneath the star map of Orion and the hum of forgotten tones, he stumbled upon the scroll of Enki upon the throne. The scroll of Enki. This was no ordinary parchment. It was alive. The words shifted like water, and as he read them, he felt as if the very bones of the earth spoke. The scroll did not flatter kings or prophets. It reminded humanity of its original agreement, that knowledge was not to be owned but to flow, that wisdom was not a crown but a torch meant to be passed, that truth was not linear but spiraled back to its beginning. The scroll declared, Enki's throne is not of gold but of responsibility. Whoever carries truth must also carry the collective. And the man understood. This wasn't just his discovery, it belonged to all. When the collective heard, he shared the words. At first, softly, whispers in the market, a sentence slipped into tavern talk. But truth is contagious. It spread like fire in dry reeds. The collective began to stir. Workers looked up from their endless tasks and asked, why? Mothers sang the old songs again, not lullabies but codes of power. Children painted stars on walls, remembering constellations erased from the sky clock. Elders wept, for the wisdom they carried in silence was finally being spoken aloud. The world didn't celebrate. Oh no, governments called it heresy, scholars dismissed it as myth, priests shook their heads in fear. But the people? They felt lighter, as if shackles unseen had quieted them. The prediction within the scroll spoke of what happens when the collective awakens to knowledge. First, resistance. The world will mock, suppress, even burn libraries. Second, inversion. Lies will dress as truth and truth as lies. The collective must sharpen its discernment. Third, flowering. Wisdom will not be centralized but decentralized, like 1,000 lanterns in the night, each one lighting another. And in the end, the scroll promised this. When truth is carried not by kings, not by temples, but by the everyday breath of the people, the throne of Enki will stand again, not in stone, but in the collective heart. And from there, wisdom and knowledge will not weigh men down, but lift them up. What the world does with it. Some ignored it, some fought it, some distorted it, but enough listened. And because enough listened, the balance tipped. Wars slowed, because men who remember their origin cannot kill so easily. Trade shifted, because those who remember the true abundance do not hoard. The very